to show you how to create a new contract in Contract Administration directly from the Sales Order Processing module. To do that, I'm going to create a new order for a customer, save it in a batch. Here's the item I'm going to use. This is a serialized number, and my system's set up to automatically assign serial numbers. So here's my sales order line. Now what I want to do is I want to tell the system to create a new contract when this invoice is posted. So I'm going to go up to the additional menu item here, select Create Contracts, and then fill in specifications about the new contract. I'm going to make it a 24-month contract, and it's going to start in May 1st. And I want to bill it annually on the 1st of the year. So what I'm setting up is a new contract which really represents the service contract associated with this particular product that I'm now selling to my customer. I'm going to save that. Now it's saved in the order. Now when I transfer this order to an invoice, that contract information is going to follow the invoice. And here's the new invoice. Let's just take a look at the contract information. There it is. It's ready to go. So now I'm going to take this invoice out of the batch and post it. And what's going to happen is it will automatically create a new contract, and we can see the auto here that shows a new contract being created, number 2125. It also has created two detail lines to represent each of the two pieces of equipment that I sold. So let's take a look at the new contract. Let's take we'll look it up here. Should be at the bottom of the list. Here it is. Here are the terms of the contract that we set up initially in sales order processing. Let's take a look at the contract lines over here. And you can see I've got one line for each piece of equipment. It has the details about how that's going to be billed and the beginning and ending date of that particular bill. We can also look at the equipment number. This is a record that was automatically created by the system that gives me additional information about this specific piece of equipment. Here in this record I can fill in additional information about the warranty, about the location, about the install date of this particular equipment, and much more. Now let's take a look at the invoices. For this particular line up here, it's going to create two invoices over the life of this contract, and you can see these are annual invoices. Also, there's going to be revenue recognized on a monthly basis. This is a 24-month contract, so revenue is going to be recognized each of those 24 months, even though it's only billed twice annually. Let's take a quick look at how we would bill those invoices. If I go to Transactions and then Contract Billing, it'll bring up this window, and I think the start date was May 1st, so let me put that date in here. And here's the invoice for the contract we just created. I'm going to invoice that. And when I do that, it's going to create an invoice in sales order processing. Here's the invoice number right there. No errors. Also, let's take a look at the revenue recognition. If I go to Transactions, Contract, and Revenue Recognition, let's take a look at the 5th period here. Here's one period of revenue it's going to recognize. I'm going to select that and then post that. And what it will do is it will create a GL transaction that's going to credit revenue and debit deferred revenue. All these accounts are set up in the contract. This is a very easy process to go through and invoice these contracts and recognize the revenue on contracts. So you can see that setting up new contracts and contract administration from sales order processing is really quite easy.